Alright, how's it going? Up in Maghera today, the Slieve Aughties. We're over in the western end, kind of down towards Crusheen, Ballinrowan, some of that kind of an area. Heading out for a 45k roughly route today. 690 odd meters elevation, nothing too crazy. Hoping to stay dry. It's a bit wet out there, maybe. The clouds are starting to roll in a small bit, but hopefully we'll get some dry weather out here. Yeah, look, we'll take you along for the ride and see what you think. And of course, as soon as I get the gear out of the van, it's raining. Weather. So just going to give it a few minutes just to settle, see if it clears. Turning in here off the main road, just before the bridge. It's the start of our gravel. Small dead end road coming up to the right, brings you up to a lake called Loch A. We'll be looping around there in a while, but I won't be using that road. It is a one-way, a kind of a dead end rather than a one-way. Oh, it's looking pretty thundery. Oh well, definitely going to get wet today. I don't really have any interesting facts about any of this route really, only section just turning up onto here was used for forestry rally for the first time in my lifetime. I've seen a forestry rally in County Clare, but unfortunately the surface didn't hold together and turned too loose and I couldn't run the second stage through it. The weather was particularly wet as well, but for me it was pretty cool to see something like that for the first time ever. Especially so close to where I've been cycling for years. But I will continue on along here now. You can see it's pretty kind of cut up, and that was from the rally. But we'll be heading towards Maghera, and I think maybe not in this video, maybe another. We'll go up and have a proper look at Maghera. But today we're just passing through. And of course, when I say Maghera, I mean Maghera, the TV mast. It's used for TV and radio broadcast with a secondary smaller tower, and that secondary tower then is mainly communications, phones, that kind of stuff. Oh, and I also don't have any extra batteries with me, so hopefully we have enough to get all this trail in anyway. So we've done a very moderate climb. It's about 100 meters or so from when we were on the tarmac section of the road. This is actually probably the highest point, but we'll just take a small turn here to the left, crossing this tarmac road, and we'll end up crossing this tarmac road again because we're actually going to be going back to our right down there. And we'll just take a spin around here. Actually, we can see that the gates from Maghera are closed today anyway. Yeah, they're not fond of quad bikes or scramblers. No, nothing about cycling. But a small little rise here. Again to our highest point, you can just see Maghera is there, just above us, looking almost majestic in the clouds. Starting a big descent back down towards the tarmac road. So we'll continue on. Oh, and the rain is coming again. Big tree down. There are a lot of trees down actually after the storm. Don't tell me there's no way to pass this one. Let's give it a go. Got some water in the shoe. Tree must be fairly freshly fallen. Anyway, on we go. And of course the storm that caused all that damage back then was Storm Owen. This rain is getting pretty miserable now. But we'll continue on. There's a couple of spots we might have trees down, but we'll worry about that when we get there. So here we are, back at the tarmac road again, the service road to Maghera, and we're just going to cross it here again and continue on with our bit of a descent. Nearly down now, not much left. Oh, nice. Barriers open down here too. Oh, it's not. And we're back out onto a tarmac road here. We've got a sign here for one of the Clare Way walks. This one is actually a part of the East Clare Way, but we're going to be joining up to the Mid Clare Way as well. Yeah, just keep it going in the rain. Missed. It's not really raining anymore. So those of you that like doing 20-25 kilometre walks, there used to be a gap here in the hedge, and they will bring you back up towards Lough where I'm headed. But gap seems to be gone now. But I do believe you can go in through that gate. There's a gate just to my right, of course. You can go in there, and it's up across the bog. It's an old hiking trail. I don't really know if anyone does it anymore. There's a few of them that way up here. We'll pass another one on our left that used to be a nice loop, but I believe it's now closed. But you can see there's a sign here pointing left. That's East Clare Way. Apologies. Yeah, I think I said East Clare Way, and that's where the other walk is up there. That's why there's a sign there. Originally due to that other loop, but with that loop being closed, the sign's redundant. Anyway, about another 3 or 4 kilometres of tarmac to get out of the way here. Now, I don't know if the camera can see it, probably not, but we're looking at Maghera, highest point in Clare. And I have a route actually I'd like to do around there as well. Mainly kind of around the mountain than over the mountain, but might make a good video sometime. And the rain is back. Lovely. Yeah, you cannot see Maghera because it's raining on it. Oh, following the sign here again, East Clare Way, and back up for a bit more climb, so we're going to recover most elevation we lost here. Probably couldn't see Maghera anywhere because the limbs was all wet. Terrible weather for it. Not really. And we're coming back up onto the gravel again. It's a dead end tarmac road. This forester entrance there. A lot of trees down there too. Hoping we make this through now actually. And I'm not going to go up to Lough in this video either. I might end up cutting this one short, we'll see, but that's Lough up along that little trail. It's a dead end, out and back. But we're going to head this way and back down towards the Tulla Road. Oh, more trees. You can get under this one. Yeah, of course we're still following the Clare Way. There's another sign. And the views are opening up. Get back down along here for the section until we get to the tarmac again. Oh, here's a deer. Bye, deer. He was in the water there. Got spooked. And back onto the main road. So, oop. Let's see. Protected ground, nesting birds here. Please keep your dog on a lead. That's solid advice to anybody. I've just been selfish thinking of myself as a cyclist and how much dogs like to chew legs. Yeah, so I'm going to take a stop off here for a minute, I think. Have a little bit of a break. We're only an hour in, 18 kilometers. We'll take a little bit of a break here, get a regroup, because the next part of the trail I don't know very well. So we'll see how it goes from there once I get the maps up. No, I'll get going here again. I pressed a few buttons on my Sigma Rocks 4.0. Really cheap bike computer. But I'm hoping, because the next 25k, I don't know very well. I've done sections of it before, but not all of it. Oh, no e-bike on. Oh yeah, look, yeah, we're navigating, We're going to head on here, as I say, about 25k to do. I'm hoping for not too many trees. The last time I was down here was blocked by trees, so it's not looking like there was anyone down here since. See how far we can get anyway. You can see the sign is just hidden in the trees there. I've gotten lost here before. We're going to continue on down along here. See how far we can get. Yeah, we got a lot of water today. There's a strong flow in that. I think we'll commit. Yeah, it's not deep. So again, we're hoping no trees. Here's the trees. Let's give it a go. Oh, and almost. Oh, fair play to the people with the horses. They may leave horse dung, but they clear paths. Thanks, guys. Yeah, actually, the last time I came from the other side and I thought it was way worse. That's actually not bad. It's good to see it's cleared out. Did I speak too soon? Nah, it's only a little one. Easy. I think that should be the worst of the trees here now. Back at it. Washing away there. But we're back on the tarmac. Questionable whether you call this tarmac or not, really, I suppose, but to the locals it's probably a good road. Oh, we met somebody else bike touring up here. Oh, apparently I am off track. I am on track again. I am lost, it seems. Oh, because I was supposed to turn the other way. That's right. So we're not following the bike tourist. That's a shame. We must go this way. We can also go that way. It's the way I normally go. I was lying earlier. I knew that part of the trail, but from here on, I don't. I think we missed our turn off again. Or did we? Go, actually, let's see, we'll go a bit further. Well, it seems to turn this way. It seems to think there's a forestry trail right beside us here, and maybe there is. Can't quite see it. If it did, it cuts back out here again anyway, so okay. We'll ignore that one. Yeah, it was gonna... No, there's no trail there. Maybe there was a forestry road there, actually. Am I going down here? I'm going down here. Yeah. Oh, we can squeeze it through. See what we see down here. Looks like it washed out with rainwater at some point. Fixed it. So I think it's following the river, not the forestry roads. Why would it be doing that to me? Both dead ends. Alright. I don't have a lot of faith in my route planning now. Yeah, it's following the river. Don't think it realises I am not a kayak. I guess we push on down the road. Well, this wasn't a part of the plan. It's supposed to be a nice forestry road. Oh well. 5 kilometres left, 20 kilometres to go. What's down? It's like, could go to Ballinroy that way, but we're gonna go this way. I thought it was this way. Oh yeah, I can go down. Yeah, no, we're right. We can go this way. Wow, so it's pretty thick and windy. A lot windier than I was expecting it to be. So let's go this way. Nearly missed that turn off. Oh, thank God, a bit of shelter from the wind. Yeah, so this wasn't part of the plan. Most of this was supposed to be forest roads, but I think the forest road turned out to be a river. Not ideal for pedalling on. So we're down to the, what are we, about 11 kilometres, 10 kilometres left. And I know the last maybe 3 kilometres is off-road, but the rest is probably tarmac. The farm was noticeably better than when I started. It's been a good cycle. But yeah, we'll keep it going for the last 10k here now. Come back! Fast dog. Yeah, it looks like I got some more forestry. I wasn't expecting it here. Let's give it a go. Hopefully we're not blocked by trees. Are we going to fit? Yeah, let's try. Worked out. Took one to the head there. Helmets are for, I guess. Oh, yeah. No, we still got to pack through. I don't know who's cleared that road, but thank you. Looks like there'll be a lot of walkers here. A few stepping stones there. Oh. I'm not fast enough to bunny hop that. Yeah, as I say, we're about 6 kilometres left. Wasn't expecting as much of this to be gravel. I thought it was going to be more like the first road to tarmac. But no, it's nice. Nothing quite apart from all the trees. But again, fair play to those that cleared the path through already. Made it a lot easier. Just turning back now would be a bad idea. But yeah, continue on up along. Just under the 6k and another barrier to cross. And we're back on Tarmac Road. You see another barrier across the way here, but that route looks closed a long time now. Anyway, up the hill we go. What I'm going to try and show you is the burn over there. It looks like the sun is out, and we'll go over there for an adventure sometime soon as well. Micro adventure. It's a local bog access road. You get to see it as we get further up along. There's still people cutting some turf up here. Good on them. Oh, it looks like they had the turf cut in time, but didn't get back up here to take it away before the heavy rain. Might try to get some of it. So this section was all redone by the County Council. It's part of a looped walk called the Ballinruan Loop Walk. Fair play to you, thanks very much. Sound. Funny, normally don't meet that many dogs, but at least those old doggos were friendly out, they didn't care about me. What kind of distance are we looking at today? So 44 kilometres, 2 hours 22 minutes. That's not bad. Good day out. Back of the van.
Yeah, cycle worked out a lot better than I had thought. Say it was very rainy, I wasn't feeling it, the back was tired and sore. Back is tired and sore still, but I love a good excuse. Yeah, I didn't get to see any of the mass rocks that we were talking about. We didn't go up to Loch A, and we didn't go up to the mass, so it sounds like we didn't do a lot. But there's a lot more to see, and I suppose this was really just a trial run for me to get out and see how we'd get on speaking to the camera and having the camera running and talking over. I'll be looking forward to look back to this footage anyway and see how it went. Anyway, I'm only talking nonsense. Do let me know what you think. There's a lot more to see up here in Maghera, and I have a lot of other spots in the county of Clare and Galway and even Mayo that I'd like to bring you along with, so we'll do that at another time once we get a little bit sharper at doing this. But again, thanks for watching, and hopefully you'll see me again soon. Take care.